Hi, I'm Richard Rash, Independent Foundation Repair Consultant. Welcome to this short video where I'll show you the primary cause of foundation damage in areas like Dallas-Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio, and Austin. Expansive soils. If you live in one of these areas, you've likely heard about foundation problems, and for good reasons. The issue often comes down to the soil beneath your home, specifically expansive soils, which are rich in clay. These soils are notorious for their tendency to dramatically swell when they absorb water, and conversely, they shrink during dry spells. This continuous cycle of swelling and shrinking places incredible stress on your foundation. During the wet seasons, when there's a lot of rainfall, expansive soils swell up, increasing in volume. This can cause your foundation to heave, lifting portions of the house. On the flip side, when the weather turns dry and the moisture evaporates, the soil contracts, leaving gaps beneath your foundation. This fluctuation in moisture and volume creates pressure, which is what leads to those cracks in your walls, uneven floors, and other common foundation problems that many homeowners face. But understanding how this works is the first step toward preventing these issues, avoiding costly repairs, and maintaining the long-term stability of your home. Let's break it down a bit further. First, we'll demonstrate how moisture moves through expansive soil. Think of it like watching water travel through a paper towel. As the moisture moves through the towel, it expands the fibers. Now, let's apply that same principle to porous concrete, which behaves similarly when it comes in contact with moisture. Finally, we see how moisture interacts with the soil, causing it to swell, just like the fibers of the towel. Next, let's take a closer look at the actual expansion of soil. The process we're showing here is sped up for dramatic effect, but in real life, this is how the soil reacts when moisture infiltrates it. The expansion is gradual, but it's a dramatic process that can cause significant changes in the volume of soil, impacting the foundation above it. Now picture a house or building sitting on top of this soil. As the water pools next to the structure or leaks from plumbing under the slab or in the crawl space, it begins to infiltrate and saturate the soil underneath. The moisture is drawn up by capillary action, pulling water up into the ground under the foundation. As this happens, the soil expands right beneath the foundation. The result? The structure sitting on this soil responds, much like a jigsaw puzzle reacts when it sits on a piece of cardboard that flexes underneath it. The foundation is affected, causing cracks, sloping, and other structural damage. This is the root cause of the vast majority of foundation damage in areas with expansive soils. Unfortunately, many traditional repair methods like piers or other lifting procedures don't address the underlying cause. They only lift the structure temporarily without solving the real problem, the movement of the soil beneath. So, what's the solution? To effectively prevent and address foundation damage, we need to look at managing the soil, stabilizing it to prevent extreme swelling and shrinking. Only then can we ensure long-term stability and avoid the need for costly repairs or ineffective fixes like piers. For more information, please visit my website, call me directly, or order my book from Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you better understand the true cause of foundation damage and how to protect your home from it.